And the mic is on. Good afternoon, everybody. Want to go on camera, Benny? Benny, do you want to be on camera? Come on. Okay, everybody, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. That means tomorrow's Friday. That was a good thing. So, let me tell you about my day. It was a very good day. Really typical day for me, you know, feeding and moving dogs in and out of kennels, making sure everyone gets some time to play. We have lots of help here these days. It's really, really nice. Not only are people sitting with the puppies, but, you know, they're helping to do the laundry and they're helping to feed lunch to the dogs in the kennel. We do give them a small lunch because they're growing and they're ravenous by dinner time if they don't have something in the afternoon. So that's part of our routine as well. Violet and Hugo are here today. That's a very good thing. They've not been here for, I'm going to say, almost 2 weeks. And this morning when I was getting ready to go, I said, anybody want to go to the farm? And they ran to the kitchen door and they jumped right in the car. Usually I have to say, come on, hurry up, let's go, stop chasing squirrels, hurry up, get in the car. But they both jumped right in. They were happy, I think, to come and visit their friends, two-legged and four-legged, because they've been home for a long time. So, the pups are adorable. I swear they have grown in the past 2 days. I swear they have. They're really scooting around. I'm sure you're all watching them. Not making a lot of noise, but they are somewhat vocal. Noelle is very attentive to them and she's receptive of people coming into the nursery, but she is very aware when people come in. She'll be laying down. You'll think she's really not paying attention. When somebody comes in, especially if it's somebody unfamiliar or not a regular, you'll see her looking with her eyes and watching. So she's a little vigilant, but she has not been, you know, growling or refusing to let anybody in particular come in, which is nice. So, what else? She's been out a few times today for some potty breaks. She herself had a can of food maybe an hour and a half ago, so that's good. And she seems to be feeling fine, and the pups are looking great. So let's see if there's any questions for me. Nope, not yet. Let me see. It's very muggy here today, just as an aside. Very, very muggy. Not complaining, though, because in a few months I'll be complaining of the cold and the snow. So I'll deal with the muggies. What can I tell you? I am off the hook. Don't ask me what's for dinner because I'm not cooking tonight. They are ordering dinner from a local restaurant that they like to order dinner from, and I believe that Betty from the Cape, Betty and Ivy, Betty has offered to treat the staff to dinner tonight. So I know they're looking forward to that, and I know they're all saying thank you, Betty. And my friend Grace just came in. Riot's sleeping in the back room if you're looking for her. Yeah, Riot's been in the house for a couple hours while Grace has been out doing her millions of things that she does. And, you know, Riot walked in and out. I think she finally gave up and just crawled up into the loft, and she's having a little nap for herself. So. Oh, what does Hugo eat? Hugo eats wellness, grain-free. You know, when I first was moving him to grain-free, I researched, Colleen probably would think I was crazy, but I researched all kinds of different dog foods and different ingredients and compared, you know, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, it's made in Massachusetts, which I also like. It's not coming from China. It's made in Massachusetts, and the ingredients are ingredients I know and can pronounce. And he's taken to it very well. So I'm sticking with it. Wellness, grain-free salmon, actually, because he can't have the chicken or the beef either. So he has the salmon, and so far so good. Is there anything we need? I can't think of anything. You know, there was a time when we needed cookware, and a whole bunch of you came through, and Carleen has quite a selection of cookware now. It makes cooking much easier. I remember when I first started cooking here, she'd asked me if I could make dinner, and you know, she may or may not have had a few suggestions to what she'd like. And I remember looking in the cabinet and thinking, oh, good Lord. And I said to her, you have no pots and pans. And she responded, how did I get to be 78 and not have any pots and pans? And I said, darned if I know, but it's hard to cook without pots and pans. And we have lots of cookware now, so thank you to everybody that answered that call. Let me see. I don't think we need candies or cookies or any of that stuff. I'm not saying folks wouldn't eat it, but we definitely don't need it. Clean. We really, I think we're all set right now. I really appreciate your asking. Everyone here does. But I think we're well stocked right now. Now, who knows, you know, in a couple of months, I might have a different answer for you, but today I'd say thank you very much, but we're good. Where is Gretchen? Is she still a house dog? Well, Gretchen is down in the barn, and it appears she is not going to be a house dog after all. It's been a little roller coaster ride for Gretchen. At one point, Carleen chose her to be the house dog, and Gretchen, as you all know, stepped right up to that challenge. She sure loved being a house dog. And then one day, Carleen said, well, no, now I would want Tumbler to be the house dog, and Gretchen went back to the barn. A little while later, Tumbler was out and Gretchen was back in. Gretchen kept trying to come back here. They let her out. I think Megan may have told you she'd jump out of the various vehicles when they were training, and she would run up the driveway because she came back. The latest plan is Gretchen is in the barn. She's being trained, like all the other dogs are. Hopefully she'll be a wonderful service dog. Thank you, Maureen. And Tumbler has been chosen by Carleen to be the house dog. I don't know if Gretchen got that message. Today, as a matter of fact, Grace and I were right outside here by Deagle, and Gretchen came running up the driveway. And I thought, oh, good Lord, how'd she get out? Apparently she had been in Flatfield, and she somehow got out of Flatfield and into the driveway and made a beeline right up here to the house. Of course, we were very happy to see her. But Shannon came not too far behind with the leash in her hand, and I said, uh-oh, Gretchen's going. And we told Shannon, we did not do this. We're innocent. We were just minding our own business, and up she came. So she had a little visit with us, and then they brought her back down. Although they didn't put her back in Flatfield, I took a walk to see the little horses, and I saw Gretchen in the V-pen. So whatever it was in Flatfield, I guess they'll have to figure out how she got out, because I think if she continues to find that way out, she's going to continue to run up here. So, what else? What else can I tell you? You have a couple of rest of today and tomorrow if anybody would like to consider a few chicken bricks. I think most of you have seen that these sheets are posted. I added a few new numbers today for a few new requests that came in since we did it yesterday. So there's still a little bit of time. If you can do it, that would be great. If you can't, sit back and enjoy the show. And thank you all for the support. We really appreciate it. Yeah, we miss Gretchen, but, you know, it happens. She's still a fan favorite up here, and, you know, she'll still come and visit, and we'll still go and visit her, I'm sure. And actually, I hear she's doing quite well in the training, so that's good to hear. Are there any other questions? Okay, then. I'm going to say goodbye to you all. Enjoy your Thursday evening. And continue to watch the pups.